Guard down Detroit, nor Toledo, nor South Bend, even the Chicagoland area. Storms will likely get going here, and eventually on a stationary front, which will turn back as a warm front. We'll have to watch the Missouri Valley area in Nebraska.
It's morning again in Madison, getting your day started on the left side of the bed. This is Lee Rayburn on the mic 92.1.
Just you and me, my friends. But the world can't see what we see. They're all locked up and being free. Everyone is asking the questions about who and where and when. But no one seems to listen to the answers coming from within.
Joining us in the studio is Chad, Jason, and John from Baghdad SCUBA Review. Since your debut album, Testing the Waters, came out, what's the response been like? I mean, the Madison Area Music Award winner, obviously. We've featured it here. So what's it been like putting out your first album and seeing the reaction?
It's really been great. The Madison scene has been very responsive to our message and the music, and we've been just really pleased to be a part of it. There's so many great musicians inside of this community, and for us to be part of that machine of music here in Madison is just really a privilege.
But let me turn that on its head, because Madison Music's also been very responsive to the communities, because I see you guys playing out for benefits and causes all the time.
Well, that's really what it's all about, Lee. To be quite honest, the band is about being a part of the community, and it seems to me that if you look back into corporate music, the Britney Spears of the bunch, not to take anything away from them, but they lose their community feel, and that's really what we're all about, and I think what Madison's music scene is all about, being a part of that community.
Do you label yourself as the proverbial jam band? When you were playing...
That's blasphemous, Lee.
I know. That's why I asked. But there is a certain element that you didn't capture on the radio, and that is the way that John and Chad look at each other to coordinate their guitars. Like there's a look that passes, and you know now to change to the bridge, and that.
Yeah,
spontaneity.
Yes, it is, and music to us, and I think to most musicians, there's an element of improvisation in every time you pick up your instrument. So that's, I think, a big part of obviously what we do. But we kind of stay away from the jam coinage, just because I think we're a little bit more involved in our songwriting, and that's just the avenue that we've chosen to go.
And I kind of think it's more like almost a musical conversation. Like, we can walk in here and say, hey, we're going to discuss what we think about the political world together. We know the context of the conversation already, but what we say and we interject, that's our interaction with each other. So it's a musical conversation.
Yeah, it's never quite the same.
Yeah, which makes there's always something different to say, and that's kind of what I've loved about what has been loosely defined and maligned as the jam band genre, is that you never see the same thing twice, or hear the same thing twice, and that's what I've always appreciated about it, albeit the label just sucks.
Yeah, it really has a tendency to pigeonhole some bands.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. Are you able to recover your gas money even on the trips that you make to tour? Like this past weekend, did you even cover gas and beer?
It's getting harder and harder. We maybe broke even this weekend. We probably lost a little bit.
That's because we're staying at the Hilton. And,
Yeah, the Four Seasons in
we have-
Minneapolis.
yeah, we
Nice
have
and
five-star
classy.
meals. Yeah, it's
Seriously, what's it like? Do you sleep in the van? Do you go to the Motel 6?
no. We actually we get hotel rooms.
Now,
We're getting old and stuff, and
Do you share beds? How close quarters does this get?
gets pretty close sometimes.
Are there people sleeping on floors?
No, actually, we
Bring cots.
we bring cots, but actually this time everybody got a bed. But we did share beds. Chad and I, nestled up together.
Hence the communication just with your eyes.
That's right.
You're so close.
We're so close.
Where does Baghdad Scuba Review go after tonight? Any plans to tour?
Well, we're going to take over the world, but it's going to be some
I
time.
wish.
Yeah, we are working on it. We'd like to get out for a good month this summer. We'd like to, as much as we can, get our message out to people, especially before the next election, just so that people are starting to get involved in the process. They don't have to share our views. In fact, it's better if they don't. The more that we can blend other views, the more communication that we have, the more opportunity we have to make democracy really work, and that's really the biggest problem that we've been faced with, and that's what we're trying to do, is open up the lines of communication. Baghdad Scuba Review is not about pushing one idea onto people, it's about people asking themselves questions. If you look at Baghdad Scuba Review, I don't know how many times I've been asked, what does it mean? And that's the point. Go find a meeting for yourself and make your opinions known.
Hiding the head in the sand. You gave me a word, I finally heard. I'm doing the best that I can, yeah. I have to admit, it's getting better. All the time. It's getting better. Since you've been mine, everything's so much better all the time. Getting better all the time. That's fine. It's getting better all the time. That's fine.
Checking out this snowy-ass road. Show people how tough the road is.
Baghdad Scuba Review with one more song for us this morning. Without any further ado, it's Baghdad Scuba Review.
It's not what I hear, but that which whereby I hear. It's not what I see, that which whereby I see. Waking up early with my baby, I'm seeing her eyes glow, feeling her warm hold. Picking on the porch, watching the sunshine, it just feels right. The world's looking so fine. Got what you feel.